Hi, welcome to Julia's Broderie. This month's new stitch is called a trellis stitch, and basically for this one I'm using 2 strands taken out from the 6 that come in one of the threads that you get on the thread card. You can divide it, the 6 strands that come, you divide them up. So this time I'm using 2. And basically for this trellis stitch, I started here in this corner, I came up and went down in this corner. So it creates a square on the bottom, but on the top you're left with stitches that go to opposite corners. So this corner went to here, this one went to here, and so forth to fill the square. And you can do this on the diagonal like I've done, or you could do it up and down to make a square. And it's called a trellis stitch, as I mentioned. So now we're going to add the lines in the opposite directions to the ones we've added already at 90 degrees. So you'll add a very tiny one in the corner just to get you started, to kind of cross that one, and then you'll come up at the top of each stitch that you've made and go down to connect the other one. And you can go back and forth so that, like I showed you on the back, you're not wasting thread on the back of your embroidery. So there you go, see it's starting to create a trellis effect. And we're going to do a trellis with a crossbar today, and I'll show you what that is in just a second. So you keep going back and forth until you would fill this entire grid. And the reason I wanted to do this stitch this month is I'm planning to use it in the summer box. So I'm excited to get you started on this one, so you'll be ready for that. Here we go. I'll do one more and then I'm going to show you what the crossbar means. And this is a fun stitch because you can add a lot of embellishments to it, which I might do in a future video, but for today I'm just going to add a crossbar. Actually, might as well get to the corner. So do one more, and then we'll do the very corner. Actually, I think we've got to go to that one. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stop that there, and then I'm using a different color so that you can see hopefully clearly. So the crossbar, at each of these little intersections, you're going to add a straight stitch. So you're going to come up underneath and go down just above it. And you're making a straight stitch. So here I'm going to go again, and you can go work across and then do your next row, or you could go up and down. So you're adding little straight stitches to catch down the trellis that you've created. This would be lovely on a little girl's dress too, as a sort of type of smocking stitch. So there we go. So this is a trellis stitch with a crossbar, which is just basically little straight stitches. And again, I'm using 2 strands of thread, but you could do this whole thing with 1 strand if you wanted it to be finer. And then you just keep going like that.